So today I will be doing question 3 from the evaluation, which is what have you learned from your audience feedback, and I will be doing this for my magazine. So this is my magazine feedback. So to start off with, this here is my magazine before. Okay, so this is my first magazine, this one here. As you can see, I've got like a grey black gradient background with a banner across here which is not level, and then I've also got a film reel banner at the bottom with some text on, and I've also got a cover line here, and I've got a simple reddy pink font here, and I've also got Disorder across here and Horror of the Year underneath it with a barcode. This was my first try at my magazine, and then I got some feedback given from this magazine, class feedback, which was these. So the class feedback that I got given was a good layout, so they liked the layout and the colour choice suits the genre, so that's what I got for my strengths on my magazine. However, I was told to add more cover lines and use a different font for the reel, so that is something I've had to take into account. Also, another person said they like the reel effect at the bottom, so like how I've used the film reel, and they also said they don't like the disorder font that I've used, so I took them also into account when I was recreating my magazine. However, this is what I also used my magazine and changed it into from this to this. I took the film reel at the top and placed the text to change it from this font to this, and I kept the Disorder font because I personally liked it, and I put a banner at the bottom. But also, looking back at my class feedback, so we have a nice graphic. They also said they don't like the Disorder font again, and it doesn't look right, so I had to take that into account, and that's when I changed it. However, somebody else said the magazine colour scheme looks good, so staying with the black and the red, and also they said the magazine needs a lot of developing and doesn't look very professional, which I also took into account. And also, some more class feedback says I have a great colour scheme and they love my masthead. They also said I need to add an image and cover lines, and again, someone said change the magazine Disorder font. So I went ahead and did that by improving my magazine. I'll just show you. So I took all of the class feedback into account, and then I went and changed my magazine completely. I got this real font and I put it all across the top of my magazine, I added the Ultimate Exclusive at the top. I stayed in the colour scheme of red, black and white. I also added a bit of grey in there. I also changed the disorder font by here. So I put it, the other one wasn't as bold, this one is more bold. I also added Horror of the Year, but I wasn't sure if I was happy with that. And then I added a little sticker banner here, just adding the red colour theme into my magazine for the cover lines. And also added a little bit of grey here, and I changed the font size here of The Hobbit, and instead of, I was making it small font, larger font, just so it stands out just as well as the picture does. I also listened to my class feedback and I added the image here on my magazine. And I got some feedback from this this magazine cover, and one of them was that this was social networking feedback, and they said they think I should change the layout, so switch it up a little bit. Also change the colours, they didn't think it was bright enough, and I got said that in person as well when I was just showing people. They thought it should be much brighter, and someone also said put a banner across the bottom instead of the side where I had the little I'll show you where I had this. They didn't like that I had this, so I changed it into this right here. Also, I got some more feedback. They said just make it brighter, change the image colour and make it darker, and mess around with the layout again. I don't think it was looking fully right. So then I took them into account, and people who have been telling me just from seeing it were telling me that the image needs to be darkened, and they think I should change the Horror of the Year font. And I also got told to change the sticker around here because they thought it wasn't bold enough. So I took all that into account, and then I changed it into this. So as you can see here, this is much brighter than this, and the black here I've darkened it a little bit, and as you can see the eyes here are just don't look as dark and are not glowing. However here it looks more glowy and it's darkened. I've kept the black and white theme going. I've just changed the silver. I've changed the Hobbit to be grey. I've changed the font of Horror of the Year and I've put it at the top. I've added a banner at the bottom instead of having it at the side like a sticker kind of thing. I've also added improved the sticker by making it a bit smaller, changing the positioning of it, and also putting top 20 inside out of the sticker. I also changed the Ultimate Exclusive to the 2014 Summer Preview Edition because it just sounds more like it, and it fits almost to the end. However this doesn't, it leaves a lot of gap and space. However this is more, there isn't a lot of space. However the layout here, there's too much space going on, so I've filled up the space here. And that is everything I took from my magazine's feedback from my audience and created this as my final product for my media magazine.